stream it.
Hello, and welcome everybody to another KOTOR stream. Almost said KOTOR 2, we're not there yet, not even remotely close. I have finally had time again. It's been a very hectic term that has now ended halfway through due to reasons. But I now have some more time, and I've got everything else I've needed to do today done. And so I can relax and have some fun with some good old-fashioned KOTOR. I hope you also will enjoy. I do plan on eventually editing these, but I haven't really gotten into it too much, the actual editing. I want to say largely because I haven't had the time to even stream it. Haven't had the time to edit, but it's one of those things where it's like I think good soon to try and do that. Okay, it didn't even take too much damage, and I can't move again. Don't know what it is. For some reason, doing power shots seems to stop my movement abilities. Do not know why. Like, unless I pretty much load or have to load it, it locks me in place. And I'm very curious on why. I've never had the issue because I never really used power shot, but it's such a strange issue.
What? Huh?
And it seems just to be power shot. And maybe it's a case that I just need to make sure I don't click it. It could also be a case where I need to put VSync on, because this is obviously not VSynced. Because the mines are going way too fast. What if I don't click and just do numbers?
How'd you like that?
Nope. Yeah, for some reason. But if I load, it's all okay. Really strange thing.
Ready?
What?
Time to frag mine. Or rather, recover it, because...
What?
Like, why would I ever want to just, you know, get rid of the mine when I can use it, or grab it, and then use it for my movement? Not the greatest.
Now that must have hurt.
Ready?
Don't think this one's gonna work out. Okay, let's try that again. Knew I should have saved before that, but I didn't. I regretted it.
What? What?
Okay. Here. Do a little quick save.
Out of
Ready?
sight, out of mind.
Stealth.
Huh?
Actually,
No one's gonna
turn
see
on
this.
stealth.
Ready?
Get her attacking. And maybe I just need to do Click on it.
Ready?
That one got annihilated. Luckily, Karth is a lot
You
tankier.
asked for this.
That one just didn't want to join the fight. Perfect. Karth took some damage, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's VSync shenanigans. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick save really quickly. Because if I can resolve this issue, that'd make things so much easier. Yep. Seems to be VSync related issues. No surprise. It is hilarious how many older games just completely break if you do not have 60 FPS or 30 FPS. They're just like, nope, too many frames, I can't understand your inputs. And it is really interesting. And the thing is, like, I really don't need that good of stealth.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the
And
trick.
we're in ads. Very bad dying rats.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbar, together forever. These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Good to meet you, Zaba. I'm not yet.
A life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this. Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
It's some kind of loyalty vow, isn't it?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
I'm honored to accept this vow. Hopefully, yes, the audio is picking up.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
I'm glad to have you aboard, Mission.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulkar Base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good. The sooner we get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Vulkars put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulkars on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
A raincoat? Can't be serious.
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge. Luckily, rankers aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
Unfortunately, that's not really an option. Let's go.
Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Okay, I love. So originally she says somewhere to the northwest, and then this time she's like somewhere to the southeast. Literally, the good old-fashioned case of like it's somewhere in here, though it is to the northwest. I'm gonna grab Karth just to steal his blaster. Sorry, Karth, your good weapon has been confiscated. He's still balanced. Gotta make sure. Yeah, we'll give her an ion blaster. It doesn't make too much of a difference right now. Can't wait till I can be a Jedi, so then I have a good chance of just like stunning everyone, and then we get sneak attacks galore. That's at least the idea. Go to map, party selection, get rid of Karth, get Big Z. And normally I would probably do actually.
I'm here.
His stuff is so okay. Let's actually give Big Z some weaponry. Doesn't get any armor, but that's all right. Let's level him up a little bit. He's good with demo, surprisingly. Actually, repair is going to be the best thing out of this. His mission's good with demo already. We'll do as per everything dual wielding. Okay, that's all for me.
Take that!
Now that must have
Perfect. Yep, and now that I have VSync on, I can
on it.
walk around after doing powered
On
shots.
it. Damn.
Yeah?
Okay. Move aside me. This is what mission is for.
Simple.
Yeah. Big Z's blaster. Gets to do so much damage. With the dual wielding. It'd be a shame just to give him his I'm gonna just give mission the bowcaster for now. Yeah, because it has a +1 to balance out the +1. And it does a bit more damage. Gonna switch her back to, or eventually to dual wielding, but that'll probably be once we get to Dantooine. Yeah, just skills, and I really don't need to use those, and they look incredibly
I'm
dorky.
here.
Do a little bit more saving. Just, you know, just in case.
On it. Done.
Yeah, I think I remember this way in as well. Do I need to be leading the group? No. Am I going to continue to be the one leading the group? Yes. Also, I gotta say, doing just like normal melee, so easy. It is like insanely easy compared to trying to do like blasters and scoundrel. Like doing soldier melee is the easy route by far. There's nothing wrong with it. It just definitely is a case of get that one gun down. Just like that is going to be the easiest way to do things. Big Z is just chopping them up. But I wanted to try something new. And, it's new. We'll see later on if I'm like, oh, this is amazing. But right now, it definitely is like, there's some enjoyment by doing dual power shots in the face of my enemies. But there's definitely some issues with having a crunchy person doing power shot or blaster shots right at the face of the enemy. Just like, hello, melee time with ranged weapons. We'll see. Though I have a feeling being able to do AoE stuns will make things so much better. Because of the fact that then I get my crit chance, not crit chance, sneak attack bonuses on every shot, and then that's where things start going really good. Potentially, I should do like rapid shot for the extra sneak attack damage eventually.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Surprise! It might just be one of those things where I'm like, well, should have done that, but didn't. It's all okay. They're right there. And there's more. Nice. Oh, they actually had some loot. I wonder if the ones back in the sewer had some loot, or the Dalbar's prison has some loot, but it looks like it's an uncommon amount of loot. Or uncommon chance of loot. Ugh. Okay, where's the Fiend? The Fiend I've noticed is the dangerous one. Everything else is, ooh, that's looking good. Okay, it's a good thing we have Big Z. Because he made that look very easy. He was quite literally cleaving through. And this is what I mean by, you know, melee being really easy. Big Z could probably solo this entire thing without much injury. And like, here I am, like, every other battle, or was at least before I got Big Z. It was actually really funny. Pretty much every other battle, or every battle, I was needing to heal. And then Big Z shows up and is like, yep, we're just gonna kill things so quick that you don't need a heal. No worries. Oh, okay. He dropped me down. But then Big Z did like a good chunk of the damage. Also, he's actually getting hurt as well. Very unfortunate. I very much have a feeling I'll be utilizing a concussion grenade against the Bredgick fight. No, we don't fight Bredgick immediately. Okay, we've looped back around, so we finished up the sewers, or at least this part of the sewers. On to the other part of the sewers. Oh, we don't fight Bredgick in this area, or the next area.
Huh?
You
won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes.
Yeah, that's
Lucky
why I
for
had
you,
to use it.
I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a black Vulkar who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
Okay, let's try
You
that
won't be
again.
able to get that computer to I picked.
I'm here.
I had to switch away and then back on.
I'm here.
Okay, let's heal up. Good old fashioned, teleport back to base. It's just so nice and convenient, honestly. Okay. Also, the other nice thing with melee is I can have it do basic attacks and not really feel the downside. Where it's like, the difference between basic attacks and power attacks are literally 3 to 4 times the difference, because blasters have such terrible damage ranges, especially early on. So it's just like, and because they don't get boosted by, they don't get boosted by your dex, it just boosts the attack rating. So it's that kind of thing of like, be great, but ding. Okay. Big Z, you're gonna trigger the mine. Managed actually not to trigger the mine, so I'm pretty impressed with that. Usually I end up triggering that mine because of the droid almost every time.
I'm here.
But it is kind of funny how I feel like stealth is one of the more useless skills, for the sole reason that you don't really need to put too many points into it, because enemies really don't have too much awareness.
Now that must have...
You'll never get me.
Yep, no surprise. And me in. Working on poor mission. Because enemies don't have that much awareness, and if you're doing stealth, you have a lot of dex, and also eventually you'll get like the uber fancy stealth things, so that like you get +4, +6. I think eventually there's a +8 stealth thingamabob, and so it's like with those, you get pretty much all the stealth you need, especially with most of the time you're doing stealth on a dex character, so you get a bunch of stealth from dex. So it's one of those things you really don't need to have high skill in, but I've decided to do that anyways because that's what we're doing. It's one of those cases where it's just like, yep, I'm gonna try and do something different. Also, that goes down to the brain core, so hence why I'm backtracking, because I do want to explore everything. Despite doing this game like 4 or 5 6 times maybe, and doing terrorists probably 30 to 40 times, because I don't know what it was with me, but as a kid, I just, with most games, I would make a character, play the intro area basically, play the intro area, and then make a new character. Like, I consistently would just like make character, play a good bit, maybe 2-3 hours kind of thing, and then go, ooh, I want to try this, and then make a new character, and then make a new character. Like, I think the only game that I really didn't do that as often was Two Worlds. And I think that's largely because I just like collecting things. And so I could just keep collecting them by just keep playing the same character. I still made a lot of characters with Two Worlds, but it was definitely a lot less than other games. But like every other game, like I'd make a bunch of different characters.
Out of sight.
Yeah, don't even really need to be stealth. I can just go like, hello. And then, because it doesn't need two frag grenades. One of them, and this size. Ta-da! Played it so much. And earlier on, I didn't read it, and I would just shoot it from cover, and, you know, eventually kill it. It was such a silly thing as well. But I want to say...
What?
What?
Like Heroes, the D&D Heroes game on Xbox.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I think maybe I do need more. So I guess a good AC is helping in this case. Yeah, the backups arrived. I'm actually surprised I lasted this long, because they just needed a single hit on me, and they never got it. I'm looking for the Vulkar Guard's attack. Just me attacking. Yes, there is. Aha. They only have a +5. So the fact that I have 25 defense basically makes it so I'm invulnerable to all but crits right now. That is actually kind of wonderful. It was funny, I saw a post about KOTOR earlier today, complaining, or not even necessarily complaining, but just kind of like sighing about how defense just isn't really that useful, because big bosses can still hit you whatever. And I'm like, I was thinking like, yeah, that pretty much is the case for a lot of games. And then like, it's meant for the minions, not for the bosses. And I'm very much demonstrating that with my 25 AC. Once combat ends, I'm gonna double check like what the pause is. Actually, I could probably just scroll up. Defense, yeah, base 10, armor of 4, dex mod of 4, okay, class 4. Feats and effects mod 3. I think the class 4 is the scoundrel look, but I'm just kind of curious. Yep, that would be the scoundrel luck. And I'm still in combat, theoretically. Okay, and then the mods and stuff, 3 is from me upgrading the Achani fiber armor. Had pretty much nothing important, but it was just like, I wonder, let me check that. You know, I don't think I noted down the attack bonuses for different enemies when I made my fun little KOTOR spreadsheet.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I wish it was quicker. Can I ignore that track for now? Gonna go this way. Now I should heal, but I'm an overconfident little gremlin.
Out of sight, out of
And so we are doing it this way. Oh. Ah, got hit. Very unfortunate. Oh no. Good power back.
Yeah?
Okay. And I got the bouncer droid. Oh, that was a crit. Ah, that doesn't say. Early attack breakdown. No, big Z against bouncer droid, big Z against bouncer droid, they should even. That was an op. Okay. Oh, I actually have +7, so. A little bit better than the normal minions.
What?
I'm here.
I'm back on my feet. Don't worry about me. By playing this so often, I never remember what rooms are what. Not just the disabled one. Technically, I should try and like repair it, get the XP and such, but I'm like, eh. Don't really care too much. Actually, what level am I? It's 6. So next level, I don't want any, or don't want to go up anymore.
What?
Because 7 gives me another level of sneak attack,
What?
and then I want the rest in Jedi levels. That is at least the plan. We'll see, you know, how effective the plan is, but it is a plan. I just completely and utterly executed that chef.
You'll never get me.
Now that must have
You know, it's kind of funny. I feel like there's at least some form of like audio like this where things are. But for some reason, it sounds like what my character quips are coming from like behind and to the left of me.
Please don't hurt me. I just serve the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a black Vulkar. Please don't kill me.
How did you end up here in the Vulkar Base?
My name is Ada. My father owed Davik some money, but he couldn't pay. Davik killed my father and sold me into slavery here at the Vulkar compound to pay off the debt.
If I let you go, can you find your way out of here?
Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed to watch me, I think I could find my way out of here.
Hurry then. Let's get out of here.
I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill me? I don't know how I can ever repay you. Thank you. Thank you. I have to get out of here before any of the Vulkars see me.
Yay, like 5 points, man. Why are you going out?
I'll show you.
Nice. Making sure there wasn't any more. We kind of like, you freed me, and then I let them run into their death. Oh, they leveled up, so. B for play. Okay, give you a repair, and yeah, let's do trade injury.
Huh?
Upside that, I also need to level you up. Well. Stealth and secure. And hold on. That's nice. It'll be harder to get hit. Bum 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 bum. So I will say,
Yeah?
my KOTOR 2 playthrough will be a lot more structured for a build because it actually has a lot more mechanics to it. I want to say more skill checks as well, and like a good amount of uses for different skills. Like stealth, still not very useful, but it has its uses, and it has like things you can craft which help and all that kind of fun stuff. So there's a lot more to it. Okay, the military suit and medium armor. Don't want to use that. Don't really care about doing any of the computer stuff. Usually I'm like, oh, I gotta get all the XP, and I'm like,
Done.
do I? One shot, he surrenders.
Watawama mulira, king konjo peshak. No ba mulira ji. Johnny yun turung ji, we itadia. Ola una jinek. Ba mulira slimo anga kun bis king.
What are you talking about? You're a Vulkar, aren't you?
Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun bis king ba mulira. Juni yun tunjiji ay tadoana, kavavol muljui, kamana, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay taodonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa, bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo podana wanga kun bist mulira best. Kachi chu ay taodonga. Yinkin kuno bamulira chikun, slima podana. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi.
If you hate Bratchik so much, why don't you leave the game?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay hodonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa, bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo podana wanga kun bist mulira best. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunk walyagando de nago chuchut. Kachi chu ay haudunga. Yumalith ka inkotun. Chilo mulira de nebobo. Munko kun biskang. Bamulara. Kachi chu ay haudunga. Yinkin kuno bamulira chikun, slima podana. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi.
I'm going to let you live. Go on. Get out of here.
Kontichani, mulira shonk turung umni patoga wanka chonetize. Ikratuk hatu chichiya. Watayumakawama huhanek.
Perfect. Little box. A little box of loot. An ion grenade ain't too bad. Hello, everyone. I'm actually gonna say it just because I might actually end up messing things up. Since you're all so close, that's very unfortunate. He's really easy to hit. Yeah, Big Z's biggest issue is very easy to hit. Ooh, man. Wait for him around the corner. Wait for everyone to wake back up. Gosh, this is gonna be ridiculous amounts of cheese. Pretty sure, at least. Pretty sure. At the very least, I can go into stealth. Aw. Okay, maybe I do need better. I wonder if that's in the... Yes, it is. I was like, wait a second. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe some enemies' awareness is so good. It doesn't really matter if you can stealth. No, they just got right. That's right. Oh, there's a standing still modifier. Interesting. Okay, yeah, no, they're just their skill's so low, but they have dance. Oh, and I rolled really low. Also, I love how I got the standing still modifier, even though I definitely wasn't standing still. Oh, that's been good. Yes, we will run away. Bravely bold Sir Robin.
No one's gonna see this mission.
Swung a few times, I'm good at do things tactically. Use healing potions while I'm yeah. Healing back.
No one's gonna see this mission.
I really should just run out and then heal everyone up and all good.
You'll never get me.
I was kind of worried I was gonna end up missing there. It's like really missing, you know, melee range, but no, I actually did manage to hit.
No one's gonna see this mission.
I'm also surprised it actually is the case where having a nearby enemy does indeed stop the people from coming back.
Take that!
Oh, little damn. He keeps missing.
Take that!
Okay. Nah, she's not gonna hit.
No one's gonna see this mission.
I missed. You do Operation Stun. Didn't stun it. Actually, I should check. Yes. Where's the okay, there. I got a good roll, that's what it was. Come on, get stuck. And melee it close range backup so it can actually nope. mission is not gonna be the one to save things. Well, I mean, some sense, yes. Camera, barracks, and Kaboomy. I was hoping to just take him out normally, but mission ain't doing much damage. Not right now, that's for certain. He'll do more damage once we can stun enemies routinely.
Now that must have hurt.
But currently we cannot stun enemies routinely, so her damage is not doing too well. At the very least, though, she will get to do a lot of damage once we do get to stunning it. Because of the very simple reason of...
Hey, Big Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy? Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger. Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers. Okay, relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time.
Poor Big Z. Mission trying to, you know, clean his teeth and groom him. Like, he just wants to be a normal Wookiee. Ah, there's some extra black Vulkars. Not for long.
I'll show you.
Great job missing there. Oh, there's even some more. Big Z will take care of them, no issue. With that? Yeah, she did it. Oh no, they knocked down Big Z. Great job, mission. Mission doing wonders.
Take that!
Okay, any extra loot? Won't know. I've noticed for the most part the remains option doesn't pop up until after combat has ended, at least for the most part. But at the very least, mission will get to do a lot of good damage eventually. Because even this 3 to 18, finally have about 10 points of damage. Might actually be better to do rapid shot. But they have to be close range. Anyway. The close range part actually is probably the most difficult thing. For the sole reason of most of your characters, unless you move them into that short range, will just shoot from farther away. What was that thinking? Right, I needed to heal up the party. I was like, what am I doing here? Also, I think we actually had some upgrades we might be able to do on things. Armor-wise, yes, I can get some cold and fire resistance. I think Karth is, but it might be Mission. Get some more damage there. Get a little bit more damage there. Actually, let's do... Perfect. Now, get a little bit more damage out of the team. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we need to go this way. See, I think there's some more loot in here. Did I pick up these? I can't remember. Yes, I did, but I'm gonna make sure just in case. You can never be too certain. Nope, that's just a dead door. And Big Z has repair, so I'm actually gonna do that. Repair.
What?
That way I don't trigger them, because I'm actually at full health for once, so... Normally, when I'm not full health, that's just an easy way for me just to run in, die, trigger all the different things. I also got some more things to upgrade. Oh well. We'll do some more upgrades after the after this base. Okay, where? Okay. There's an elevator somewhere. Remember. Room. Okay, just the place that was being guarded. It's like never anything really is happening there, so I'm like, it actually isn't. Okay. Ah, yes, I remember. Let's switch out the heavy for the ion and the Karth for the ion. And go stealth. Maybe?
Huh?
What?
I do have yeah. Okay.
Out of sight.
Okay, weird. Weird. I don't know why. But it was just like, yeah. No stealth for you for a little bit. I could just disable it, but I want to just actually just normally shoot them down.
Huh? No one's
I'm
gonna
here.
see this mission.
Oof. Okay. Let's actually see. Oh, yeah, they got... No, they didn't get a crit. They just... I thought I was healed up. Also, I should have gotten a lot closer. I was thinking I was in combat. I thought I had more health. Or... Weird. Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, we'll just turn it off. Oh yeah, we can just turn it off like that.
Huh?
I didn't even remotely need to actually fight them.
What?
Oh well. Simple mistakes have been made, simple mistakes will be learned. Okay. I think there should be a droid. Yeah, there's a droid over there. Yeah, before we switch back. Surprise! Melee range. There's nothing else around. Nothing. I keep wanting there to be like a little bit of loot there, but nope, there's just nothing. I know there's the big thing back there, but yep. There's also
Huh? No one's gonna see this mission.
the wandering garage head. Also these ones. Oh, that's surprise 'em. Get back in this cell. Very unfortunate. I like how those two had no idea that their boss had gone around the corner. That actually worked out fairly effectively. And we pulled this. Meanwhile, Big Z is carrying the damage. Oh, I gotta level up. I gotta do some more sneak attack damage, assuming I hit. Yep, now I need to make sure not to level up again. I can level up, I just can't actually use the level up. Okay, I can get the XP, just can't use it.
What?
I don't think I can get it, but let's see.
Darn it.
Yep. Pretty sure there is a computer to go boop. I think there's also you can blow these up, and I always wondered why. I think it's actually because you can wait till the garage head is around here and then go boom. But that requires sneaking in, and like sneaking here, I want to say, might be the other way. Also, how did I get all healed up? Oh wait, I leveled up, that's why. I was like, how did I heal up? I haven't done anything. Do I just have 1 health now? Is that why it looks like I'm full health? No, it's because I leveled up. That's one way. I rolled minimum damage on both those. Very unfortunate, but it still was enough to nuke them completely. Okay, this is boss area. Nope, this is indeed the garage computer. The other area is the boss area. Still funny, despite how much I've played. Still do not remember which is which.
What?
Okay, slice. It's a me. Loading me. I always find it funny, like, overload the terminal you're using. It's like, is there a reason for that? Engine lab. Yep, this is the boss area. I like how, like, upload the map. It's 4 spikes. It's like, that's an alarmingly high amount.
What?
But I do want the door open. That way we can fight the kill your team robot.
Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately I've noticed
And
you're
now
starting
the
to look a
comb.
little bit scruffy. No, I'm not suggesting a bath, I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
Yeah, okay, so off topic, or semi-topic. You know, like the models for the Wookiees are very flat and don't have much in the way of 3D detail for the hair and stuff. I gotta say, that is actually one of the things I'm kind of excited about about a KOTOR remake. You know, if it exists or not, we'll see eventually, maybe. I guess technically, if it doesn't exist, we will never see if it is or isn't. But just imagining like the Wookiees and, you know, a bunch of other characters, mostly the Wookiees, you know, in proper like 3D with like hair 3D-ness. I don't know the technical term for, you know, the hair simulation stuff. Like that'll look amazing. He's got a point, Salbon. You could use a good makeover.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
But you see, a Wookiee in a suit would be
I know,
great.
Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge. Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
Okay. I was like, where was I going again? To the droid that'll probably wipe out the team because it freezes us. Though I could also check an ion grenade, actually. Ion grenade. You stun. No, you don't. You just do a lot of damage. Okay, actually, let's wait till everyone's here. Everyone's here.
Yeah, no one's gonna see this.
That way, you know, we get a few bonus attacks. And just load you up with a bunch of flurry attacks.
I'm here.
Oh, you saw right through mine. Don't you dare see right through my thing. Okay, we're at least doing some good damage. I get Big Z's doing some good damage because I'm not sure we got through its shielding for the blasters. But we survived, actually, fairly well. I mean, Big Z's almost dead, but you know. Considering only one person was harmed, that's actually a pretty good bet. Not bet, but you know. Good thing. And it could just be my earliest runs that I have the firmest memory on. But I always had issues with that droid just stun locking everyone and then just annihilating them. And it could be that, like, since I've, you know, known how to do things a little bit better, it's been a lot easier. But been a little difference between those two time frames. Oh, hello. Not sure where you came from. I guess right over here. Yeah, let's just sneak in. Surprise! Yeah, that's where I need to go. Why am I still? What funky things are happening? Let us go this way. Go, hello. I love a good old-fashioned surprise attack, even if it's not a sneak attack. You'll never know what hit him once I eventually can go into stealth.
Out of mind.
Hello. Gosh, sneak attacks are indeed quite fun, if not a little time-consuming due to their nature. I might as well use the workbench. Do that. Nothing there. Armor. Nothing there. Melee. Versus prototype. Prototype. Okay, let's put some Breast Blaster and a Heavy Blaster back on, since I will be fighting non-robotic enemies. Ooh, you also have loot. We do love it when enemies have loot. It seems we are almost done. Or, I should say, done with this section.
Kuya mi juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki, kukula jiji, kawana bota aayut tagwa, kankidorati kun watati manaithabola.
Breshik stole that engine from Gadden. It was never yours to begin with.
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun, tong na bunshan yunyang. Kavavolpa mulji kamana.
Wanna chick yongi? Wanna vota kontitariti? Chichintoma tunka kola yame jua. Na kanki jiki nai potoka. Na wanna bota.
Kachichu aitha odunga. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Slima podonna. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi.
Enough yapping. Hand over the accelerator.
Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun beast king bamulira. Juni yun tun jiji aithadoana. Kavavolpa muljui kamana.
I gotta put a lot of respect to the people who are voicing, like, the Twi'leks, the Wookiees, and all the other aliens that aren't just speaking English. Because, like, they still make it sound like they're actually saying something, or saying what they're saying, even if it's like, I have no idea how, what words are what. But it at least has, like, the right inflections and stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, that's where that is, that's where that is. And so it's like, it is wild just how good they are with I'm assuming it's been made up, like, full properly, but maybe just even, like, a random, like, yep, do these sounds, and they've done a great job with it. Forget it. I know all about you, Black Vulkars. Prepare to die.
Mana tota. Aku jigratuk pola. Jishok jonatong jong king no una pangpa mulira kun kili no pa. Watati manyo kola una no ku mulira.
How about I just kill you dead?
We itha nadana itya. Wata yumaka wama huhanik. Ashong turong unipatoga. Wana kun bes ching pala multongi.
Smilia, ti un do punta krita. Topana otovas casa.
Achuta. Wanga kun bisdolpi king kunyana. Tong patogas maktelia.
Okay. 4 enemies. Take her out. And let's throw a few grenades.
I'm here.
Well, very unfortunate that's just hitting just that one. And Big Z doing most of the damage, as per usual. Oh no, okay, that will be an issue. We are running away.
Must have hurt.
Run away, bravely.
Out of
Things
sight,
down,
out of mind.
and sneak. The nice thing is, I actually have the ability to do damage. And no, that did do sneak attack damage, just didn't do a lot. Also because of the shield.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And I guess this is where the stealth skill is gonna come into play and be useful. Surprise! Oh, that actually was very satisfying. Woo! And that was actually a near max damage roll, if not max damage roll on both those. Disruptor pistol, that's not too bad, I'll never use it. It is kind of funny how some of the weapons just like, yeah, I don't really have a good use for these. It's just because it ignores DRs doesn't really mean it's gonna end up doing anything useful for me. And surprise. Ooh, I do love it when I get a nice good crit. Or a sneak attack. Yeah, because that just does physical damage. And very little of it. The key thing with the disruptor weapons is that they go by, they bypass, they bypass my brain apparently. They bypass shields, but shields just really are not that important of a thing. Probably should have done mission, but he's got a good demo as well. Nope, not good enough.
I'm here.
Yeah, so... Ooh. It's almost always just better just to blast an enemy down. I think the few occasions will be sneak attack kind of things. Because if an enemy has a shield up, and you can sneak attack and like switch to the disruptor weapons, I think your sneak attack damage is then physical, so it'll bypass the shield, and you get to do some good damage that way, at least potentially. But otherwise, it's only like an attack or two more, so it's like there's not too big of a reason to switch to a lower weapon, unless of course you are focusing on like power blast, where you're doing 10 more points of damage no matter what. Also, I'm taking the long way apparently. Then it could be decent, but it's still only good against people who are using shields, which really isn't that many. The only exceptions to that really are droids. Droids like to use a lot of shields. But the thing is with droids, they're also droids. So you can just use the ion weapons, which then do another 10 or not 10 Gosh, could you imagine 10d6 points of damage in KOTOR? Like, most games probably wouldn't be too big of a thing, like it'd be a big thing. I think 10d6 on a single hit would probably be like double or something what you could do in KOTOR normally for a single hit. I can easily believe doing 60 or even 100 points of damage a turn. 60 points of damage a hit would be wild. But the extra d10 of ion damage when fighting droids would be quite powerful. I'm trying to think. Anything else? Awareness, really not something I need. Willpower would be nice, but also I don't want the janky headband things. I am just not a fan. Boss, that would be good, and it might be eventually worth taking a feat for implants, but I just don't feel too impacted by them. Okay, we're gonna go back to Hidden Becks, turn it in, and do the swoop race. Let's do up here. That way, and then I think after we do the swoop race and save Bastilla and all that, and then do all the little dialogue things from that, I think we'll call that good. And then I'm going to kind of make a note of what other things we need to do on Terrace before getting out of here. Because I've kind of beelined a lot of things. I've done kind of focus on the main thing. I haven't done the arena stuff yet. I don't think I finished up all the bounties and like a few more things, but I'm gonna make a note, write all those down, and we'll have a stream of that before doing the 5th base and Dex place. Let's do a little quick
You
save.
have returned. You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you?
Have the accelerator right here. And missions doubled over in pain, so as is Big Z, because they are almost dead.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
Okay, I lived up to my end of the deal. Now you better come through.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Why are you doing this, Captain?
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Okay. We are... we'll continue this. I was debating if I wanted to wait for the ads or not. Sounds like you've got all your bases covered.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
Okay, I'm ready for the race.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
And there's a fun little thing. Or one more thing of like, hey, do you want to do your race? So I can at least go get to that point before waiting for the ads to be up. I'm gonna have to get some food after all this. I already know how to do it, so we'll get to the racing. They'll try and explain it anyways. Alright, I won't let you down. Okay, and the key thing with this, is that you have to do a low run because you have to beat your best run.
Takum just tak Mickey grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira chikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hodonga chihonkabi. Jawara bota ayuha tahonga chakanki dora. Kachiku ita hodonga. Topada bungwal yagando donado chut. Muksha papangpa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Chiska du sukiku ba na bona naikachu. Agtuinkotu. Topada bunkwal yagando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkatun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo.
Yeah, my plan for the first run is I'm just going to go straight. Don't care about the side speed boost. Just go straight. That way, it's a really easy time to beat. Why can't I keep jump? I like how I'm like, just go straight, and then I immediately go for the pad. No surprise. Plus, I could have sworn you could jump, but I guess not of this one. I guess that's a KOTOR 2 thing. That's very clear open area. Now I just need to beat the time again. Yeah, because if you do it really quickly the first time around, it can be really difficult to actually beat it the second time because he always beats it. Doesn't matter if it's possible, it just always has a better time. And so you can kind of screw yourself over if you do the first one too quickly. Not my best run, but still pretty decent. You know, I'm surprised it's not like a proper mini game. Like, I'm surprised no one, or anyone in charge of Star Wars has released just like a standalone racing, swoop track racing game. It can be very simple like any other racing game, but with swoop, swoop bikes and stuff. I'm really surprised they haven't done that.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated!
You better not be trying to cheat me, Bresic.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulkar's share of the victory prize. You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkars, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Yes, I can go invisible. Very happy with that.
Out of sight.
And surprise! Sneak attack damage. Oh, he didn't even need sneak attack damage. I was hit. Yes, we are in close range. Does help if I hit the right button. Also save just in case things go south. Oh, perfect. I don't have aggro anymore. That was definitely sneak attack damage, but let's see. Okay. Yes, that was sneak attack damage. Why did I get sneak attack damage? Let's read sneak attack, because I think I misunderstood it. Right, I forgot. It also includes attacks from behind. And apparently, that is enough of behind. Okay, grab loot. Hey look, a lightsaber. Also, some DR. I don't get to use its belt. Goalie will be happy to use the belt later on. I mean, it's even really useful by that point. It really is, but bludgeoning damage is not very common. I actually can't think of anything that does bludgeoning damage. Yeah, bludgeoning. And... oh yeah, because it's just called physical. Okay, now I'm curious. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Maybe those
later.
bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
It's a long story.
Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go?
I wish there was just the quick option of like, yeah, Karth has an apartment. Got somewhere safe to go. I was planning to take you out there after I saved you from Bridget.
Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Indeed, I was very lucky that she grabbed Brejik's attention and I absolutely executed him with 60 points of damage. Oh. We don't have time for this. Karth is awaiting us.
Karth Onasi is alive? Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Ah, you don't get to see the cool cutscene of Bastilla fighting Dark Jedi. And then it's Bastilla with the team of Assault Jedi. And an officer dying. And then they're all gonna fight Darth Revan.
You cannot win, Revan.
And then they all stance up. And then they get fired upon by Malik's ship. And Basil he's like, wow, he already is down. Just from the single shot.
Bastilla,
10 out of 10
Finally,
cutscene
things are looking up.
descriptions.
Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
We were trying to find you, remember?
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastilla, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
It is one of those things where it's like, Bastilla was thrust into this war because of her talent, her battle meditation. She's very little more than a Padawan in all senses. But because of her innate ability, she's like, oh, this has to... She's now born and, has to lead things and totally unprepared for all of it. He's right. You aren't showing much leadership ability right now, Bastilla.
I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see.
He
It's
puts
true
it
that I
best.
don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
So, let's go find a way off this planet.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you. Fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
This is a bit strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Force sensitivity? What do you mean?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time I've had a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Okay. And so now I have Bastilla. Those gloves? Yes, +1 dexterity, I'll gladly have. Any fun new blasters? The answer is always no. Might as well give Bastilla her lightsaber, because I can't use it yet. Actually, I'm not even going to use a lightsaber. She can't use anything fancy, but she can use the awareness thing. But Big Z could probably use that. But can't check, so I don't think I can upgrade anything. So I'm going to call that here, and then between hopefully today and tomorrow, because I'm hoping to do another stream tomorrow, I will gather up all that I need to do still before getting off of Terrace, and then we'll have some fun doing that. But in the meantime, we have finished up the sewers, the Vulkar Base, and the soup race, and then I need to get some food because I haven't eaten since I've had breakfast, so I'm a little hungry. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Ending screen should be working. Yes, it is. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I had quite a bit of fun. Let us see who is live right now, because I actually do have a few people watching. And see if I want to they're just starting. And okay. I think in this case I will just call it there. Want to necessarily raid anyone? Probably should, but I don't want to deal with the going like, "Hi, I'm here now." So, thank you everyone so much for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed. Till next time, have a wonderful time. Bye bye.